for the 4 years for this leg of the case, I read so many cases, and you can't find one case in modern common law or anywhere in this world that would allow a corrupted juror to stay on to get a verdict.
Channel.
Quincy,
Special delivery.
Senior say, you know this is Vybz Kartel and the #1 selector DJ in the world, Quincy in the dancehall world. Senior say Quincy Kartel, start well.
That's right, it's dancehall world and DJ Quincy's in the place right now. And you know when I come on my show, I always feature the brand new tunes, the tunes that are running the place right now. This is Isat Buchanan. This one is brand spanking new. Take a listen.
Now it seems each day you learn something to make a better way. Like growing up ain't just a phase, it's reality. And sometimes it's hard to face the world with your head screwed on. But in time,
so listen to the lyrics from now. Listen to the lyrics. Listen.
Like the hurt and the pain, it's a part of the game.
Pull it, Quincy. Remember we're in here brand new, you know, right here, straight out of London City, England. It's Isat Buchanan.
Just what it takes to be a man.
And it's brand new.
Now it seems each day you learn something to make a better way. Like growing up ain't just a phase, it's reality. And sometimes it's hard to face the world with.
So remember, it's all in life, people, you know, all in life.
Time you will see.
Listen lyrics, listen.
It comes naturally, like the hurt and the pain. It's a part of the game.
You know what? You know, special delivery, we always make it special. So you know, it's only right that I invite the artists, you know. So Isat Buchanan, can you please bless the studio, my friend, please? Welcome.
Blessings.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, respect for having me.
How you finding England, my brother?
Cold.
Cold. Let the people them see you, man. Step through, man. Let them see you. Well, you know, we spoke, you know, at the case and stuff, but I didn't really want to bother you about the music, but I'm so happy that you've made it to the studio so we can finally talk about your music. So please, sir, let's talk about this brand new song you got.
Yeah, man. So the song is called All in Life, and I just have to tell you this. The best thing I can say about it is it's a positive message, and any way you're feeling, you know, you can rise above anything. Just cut bad mind, keep your head up, and keep it moving.
So the single's out now, yeah?
It's out now. The video is out as well.
The video's out. Yeah, the video's out. But it's a single everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music.
Everywhere. It's on all streaming platforms. You can get it.
All right, well, you've noticed that I've pulled up the tune twice already, so I'm going to play it quickly and we're going to talk more about it, yeah? So, feel the way. Feel the way.
Yeah. Just what it takes to be a man. Now it seems each day you learn something to make a better way. Like growing up ain't just a phase, it's reality. And sometimes it's hard to face the world with your head screwed on. But in time you will see, it comes naturally, like the hurt and the pain. It's a part of the game. It's all a part of life.
Pull up, I want to them. All I want your Privy Council, all I want ya.
It took some time to understand. Yeah. Just what it takes to be a man. Now it seems each day you learn something to make a better way. Like growing up ain't just a phase, it's reality. And sometimes it's hard to face the world with your head screwed on. But in time you will see, it comes naturally, like the hurt and the pain. It's a part of the game. It's all a part of life. To laugh and to cry, that's right. It's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep it stride. No time for living a lie. Gotta keep it moving till you get it right. That's right. It's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep it stride. No time to be living a lie. You can make it if you try. You know I heard them say life much better you live in your own way. But if you need a helping hand, just call on me, I will be your friend. And when it gets hard to face the world with your head screwed on, just tell yourself you can, and that's when you'll understand that the hurt and the pain, it's all part of the game. It's all a part of life, to laugh and to cry. That's right, it's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep your stride. No time for living a lie. Gotta keep it moving till you get it right. That's right, it's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep your stride. No time to be living a lie. You can make it if you try. You gotta keep on moving on. Don't let no one stand in your way. Gotta keep on pressing on. As we pray for better days, keep it moving. Moving to the next. When they try to bring you down, we gotta take it to the next level when they come around. That's right, it's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep your stride. No time for living a lie. Gotta keep it moving till you get it right. That's right, it's all in life. Gotta keep your head up and keep your stride. No time to be living a lie. You can make it if you try. Keep your head up, yeah. Just keep your head up, yeah. Gotta keep your head up, yeah. Cause everything's gonna be alright.
Keep your head up. Just keep your head up. Gotta keep your head up.
Cause everything's gonna be alright.
Special delivery.
Banging! Thank you very much, bro. The man said special delivery, man. The song is really special, Isaac, man. It's a special song. And you know what, my bro? Just keep on firing, man. Keep on firing, man. When did you write this song?
You know that I actually wrote this song in response to everything that was happening last year. I was suspended, and I did, you know, a lot of things that's happened last year. So, but the first thing I did when the whole media thing came up, I don't really like talking about that, but I just went internally and put pen to paper. I always knew it was all in life, but the words to match the song.
It's all resonating now, my brother, man. It's resonating now. Trust me, I can feel it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. But you know what, Isaac? We didn't come here just to perform the song and play the song. We're going to take a seat on the couch and we're going to talk. We're going to talk, man. Special delivery, don't go nowhere. Isat Buchanan's in the building. Hello and welcome to Special Delivery. It's your boy DJ Quincy from Quincy Sound. I'm here in the UK, my hometown. And it definitely feels good to be back home. I'm joined today by one of the new artists, should I say. Like, not new to, you know, some people who already know, but new to you who don't know. He goes by the name of Isat Buchanan. Well, go on, sir.
Blessings.
You good?
Yeah, man. Respect for having me.
Listen, you're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome. So, you know, I thought I'd invite you down to talk to you about your music, you know? 'Cause I know you got some music coming out. And you're a Jamaican-born artist. And I've seen you in England a few times, actually. And funny enough, Isaac, I didn't see you doing music, though. You know what I mean?
I'm like, finally, somebody gonna ask me about music. Yeah, in another time or another form. Right. Yeah, you'd probably see me because I'm the attorney for Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, of course.
So usually when I get there, then everything is about the attorney. So it's hard changing hats.
Yeah.
But yeah, music is my passion.
All right. So you're a man of many talents. And, you know, it's great, you know, Isaac, because not just yourself, many people I interview, I sit with, you know, a lot of them are known for music first, you know, like some of them have tried it, you know, didn't succeed in it and probably shelved it for a bit to maybe play football or whatever. But then when they come and check Quincy, like, yo, you know, I used to do this and that, but a long time I do music. I said, all right. So how long then? Tell them how long.
Boy, so like you was talking about me a long time I do music. But I don't like date myself, and I don't like talk over age. But I've been doing it for a long time. You see, my father I always talk about my father. That's like that's my role model.
Of course.
So Big Youth is my father.
All right.
And he opened a lot of doors for a lot of artists and musicians, and his contribution to reggae is, you know, can't deny that.
Listen, funny enough, Isaac, not to stop you, I was in Jamaica just recently, because like I said, you know, welcome back home. I'm glad to be home. When I was there, your dad crossed my mind a good few times because, you know, I'm always out there trying to interview artists and stuff. And I was doing a lot of the foundation stuff. And without even me going to Jamaica, I know about Big U. You know, my mum played Big U in the house. I've probably got the vinyl somewhere there on the shelf, which I took from my mum. Children, right? Children?
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
man, of
yes,
course.
yes.
So, you know what I mean? Your father, yeah. So, you know, it's all a blessing, shall I say. So meeting you today, seeing you here today, you know what I mean? For our own thing, trust me, it's a blessing. But your dad, yeah, man, just left Jamaica the other day. Rebel Salute was on, and they was talking about your father on the TV, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, and from what I saw from your dad, Chano, your dad got energy, you know. Chano, yo, the man,
endless.
That's why I'm seeing it, you know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this though. When I was doing music the first time, it's difficult to fill those shoes.
Yeah,
Can't
I can
walk
imagine.
in my father's shoes.
Come on.
So, and then I have another brother who he's my brother, Tafari.
Yeah, Tafari.
Go by the name of Zambo now.
Zambo, okay.
He's I said this everywhere and people laugh, but he's the Michael, so I end up being the Tito.
Okay.
So it's not a competition
of
thing,
course
you know,
not.
but you gotta know that's a good thing about even being siblings. And it wouldn't be the first, but you gotta know who have the better talent.
Yeah.
So he always was better at the music than me.
Yeah.
It's not saying that I can't do the music, but that's the reality.
Yeah.
Now when I do music, I just do it for the love of it.
Yeah.
So the expectations,
I get.
I'm not worried about failure. I'm just sharing. So if you like it, I like you. If you don't like it, go like somebody else's music. Me not care. That kind of energy.
Listen, the way you word things and articulate things, trust me, I respect it. Because even myself, you know, I was saying to you in the message earlier on this morning that I was watching one of your interviews prior and hearing some of that subject you was talking about just now, you know, like I can definitely relate to that, man, because I know when you're on the journey, man, sometimes it can be very disappointing. And, you know, like when you do your music and in the music world, music is not, you know, meant to feel that way. So I know how it can feel. And like you say now, when you make music, you don't have the expectation, you do it and you enjoy it more. And then, you know, when it works, like you said, you're not upset or angry.
Right,
you're just doing it.
Right.
And that's a bit like how I do my DJ now. So yeah, man, it's the better way.
So,
it's the better way.
It's the best way.
It's the better way. Yeah. And then look, blessings happen because look, the song now. Let's talk about the song. Back to your single, your current single now. All right. Let them know the title of it.
The single's called All in Life.
All in Life.
Yes.
And believe me, the song, my brother, is like even when you know, I was contacted to obviously meet you and stuff. Like in the back of my mind, I thought, what song is he gonna come with? And not even meeting you yet and not even speaking to you, I kind of had a half expectation of it being positive. You understand?
Yes.
And then worse, not just Kartel's story, your own story, because I've watched your story on that interview and what we're about to talk about. I'm sure you're going to tell me some more that you've had struggles, you know? Everybody's have struggles in life. So I know everybody can relate to this song the man's got. The song bad. Shut.
Respect for that.
Man. Who produced it, by the way? Sorry.
Jermaine Reed, yeah. J. August.
Oh, J.
August. I gotta tell you, he's been my producer for years.
Channel.
And he's almost, I don't want to say I'm handicapped without him.
Yeah.
But he, as a producer,
he
gets the best out of it.
Yeah, come on.
And so your work is a difference from going in the studio and they put you in the, they just put you in the box.
Just with anybody,
and they just like, do your thing. And
no.
There's a perfection and when you can do better.
And that's like, that's like saying being an artist now, because every day, nowadays, everybody say them artists, you know. Everybody say them artists.
But that's a good thing.
No, but what I mean by that is being an artist and actually trying to articulate your artist's work. So, you know, most will just go in the studio and just voice, but see what you just said just now about having a producer that can produce you, you know, because not just calling no names, but just the other day, you know, Bounty Killer come to visit me here with Sham, you know, for their Time Bomb tour, and talking to Bounty Killer, you know, these artists, when they speak, they were reference to people like Dave Kelly and things like that, because these people produce them. So Killer himself would tell you, say, yo, you see me? I prefer sometimes when try to produce me rather just, Vice. You know what I mean? Because you can imagine, you mentioned Tito and Michael earlier on. You think Michael, you're going to say Quincy Jones that produce the artists. They produce the artists.
It's so different, yeah.
You know
Believe me, it's different. And I've gone to other producers that they frustrate you.
Yeah, they do.
And you can't get the energy that you need. It has to be in a place where it you are developed,
Okay.
you know, and progressive.
Yeah.
But that other people, some people that just smoke weed and then the music come out. So
True.
different blessings for different
blessings.
people. So that's it. And I'm not criticizing any
Anybody
other
else.
artist
Yeah.
because nobody knows what the next person is gonna like.
Exactly.
When it's your time,
It's your
when
time.
it's gonna connect. So there's no art or form.
Yeah.
When somebody say I'm an artist, I believe them.
Yeah. I want to see it. Yeah, that's true. Because, well, you know, things and time and everything, you know, I don't know if you would ever thought you'd be an attorney or a lawyer, but I know you do that. And I was watching some of the interviews where you said that, you know, whilst you was not taking a break from music, but, you know, like still on the journey of music, at the same time you started studying and doing your stuff. You know what I mean? And look, I'm saying, what I was about to say is that you probably would never know that you were going to represent Vybz Kartel in this historic case. You know what I mean? Because I'm not talking about you, but me being somebody who kind of works with Vybz Kartel doing music, you know, like, you know, you get the positives and the negatives, all right?
Yeah.
But then some people just think, you know, it's a hype or something like that. But what they don't understand is, just forget even Kartel for a minute, the history of what it is, you know, the nature of the case,
Yes.
you know, the situation of it. You know what I mean? It could have been our brother or our dad. It could have been Joe Bloggs on the road. It's still somebody.
Right.
But the history behind it, man, you know what I mean? You can imagine, like, when we go in years to come, people will talk about this like they spoke about the Bob Marleys, the Nelson Mandelas, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for yourself, so how does that feel? You know, how does that feel? And is it surreal? You know what I mean?
No, sir. I think I know. I was gonna wait to speak on that aspect of it.
Okay.
Let me tell you. I sent a Facebook post.
Okay.
In 2013.
Okay. 13.
When he got found guilty.
Okay.
And I just said to him, I said, yo, I wrote my paper on jury bias.
Okay.
And I said, I just read the post and I said, this paper is gonna be the reason Kartel is gonna be free.
Yeah.
It's on Facebook. And I put that out to the universe.
Okay.
And at right at the end of law school, I was invited to be a part of the case.
Listen to me, sir. Listen to me. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. Trust me, and I can relate to it, man. This interview is not about me, but you see what he just said. You know how much things I've said into existence and just even thought. And then look at today. I'm sitting down with Vybz Kartel's attorney.
Which is why you can't have people around you that bad mind. The friends that are around you are supposed to speak positive energy in your life. Just like the fans. Is the fans of Kartel who say free world boss.
Yeah.
And it's a hashtag. You see the power of words, you know.
Yeah.
So positive energy.
Positive
life
energy.
Is energy and flow.
Exactly.
And so that's what's important. And I learned from that.
Who sent him, man? Who sent him? The man said bad mind and friends, cha.
No,
I didn't want to start talking about those guys.
I always talk about it because that's really what it is.
All I'll say is this just quickly. Yeah. Thank you for visiting me, friend. Thank you for coming to my house. Thank you for sitting down on my brand new sofa. And thank you for being a part of Special Delivery, my podcast, which I've been doing, and the brand which we've been pushing for over 20-something years, which many people, you know, don't always find the time to come and bless, but it's all good, you know. We respect people like Isaac.
That's a special delivery because you have to put your energy behind everybody that's trying to do something positive.
And listen, I always do. You know what I mean? Like I said, this ain't about me even Kartel today, but my history with my people and the artists I work with and just people in general, we not do wagonist. I tell you again, me no do. You know I don't do wagonist. We don't do wagonist. All right? But you heard the song earlier on. The song's banging. Like they'll say, there's a new talk where me and Sizzla Kalanji's Judgment Yard, the crew have when them say banging, the tune's banging, yeah? All right. So what else do you have coming out, sir? Which songs? I know you got a bag of things already. What's the plan? Because I even overheard something, but I don't want to say. But go on.
No, we can talk about it. I say I have song with Vybz Kartel. But see, I put my own song out and I'm still getting cursed that I'm a wagonist. So I've had the Vybz Kartel record, and I said I am not going to release that record until Vybz Kartel.
Thank you. Oh, you see there? Thank you. And I love that. I love that.
Simple.
How dare you guys say that? Listen, this is a man who was born into music, you know. So I try and tell people that as well sometimes. I'm not going to talk about my father and the sound and what music he did. All right. But I was born into music as well. So sometimes you can't just help but waking up and see your daddy doing music and hearing the music in the house and just being born with it. So all those who are trying to bad mind and wonder, how's Vybz Kartel's attorney doing music? No, it's not Vybz Kartel's attorney. It's Isat Buchanan, the youth who was born into music. And we never call him father name again, but you just got to do the research, all right? Born legend, you know? All right, then.
That's it.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, so I have that. And so my thing is to just try to always make positive music.
Yeah.
So who knows? Another experience might come about, like how this song came about. Where you have to send positive message. Do say words of affirmation to make sure that you are.
There's so much room for it.
There's room for it because every day there will be people who try to put you in dark places. You know.
I know that as well.
You have to keep yourself out of that.
Yeah, man.
So that the positive energy. That's my message.
Yeah.
Finishing the
positive. And that's all I'm about as well, man. So yeah, man, upliftment and motivation. And I can't lie, that's what you put out, my friend, you know. So you can imagine it's a word where everyone's got an opinion now. Everyone can go in the comment section. Anybody can press like or unlike, you know. So not everyone will understand it. So I accept, and I guess we accept that people have different views in that. But trust me, guys, until, you know, you're probably feeling it, you know, you might not understand it. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not just about Vybz Kartel. It's not about the music he does and all that. Sometimes it's about everybody having a chance and a fair chance. You understand? So even the court case and that, we're not going to go so much into that because I can imagine he's spoken about that so much times. You know what I mean? Everybody's asking the same questions and all that. I want to ask you a little bit though about your experience within the prison, because you said something like you went to prison yourself, right?
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on that? What happened?
So let me elaborate on that, because
happened,
even this morning I woke up and they were blogging about it, and there were people saying how, I'm just showing you how people are, how is it that he's a convict and was able to speak in the Privy Council? How did they let that happen? So that says to me that people don't believe in second chances. People don't believe in rehabilitation.
You're right, you know.
And I look at that, but my experience is the convictions that we're talking about. Well, I was 17.
Yeah.
So as a child, went to the United States, same thing, 20. Spent 10 years in prison.
Whoa!
Yeah, so it's not a short time either.
So you done the whole 10.
Good conduct and all of that. So it was about 8 and something. But it's a long
in America.
Time. In America, federal prison.
Jesus.
And I can tell you, some Jamaicans, if they went to the federal prison, they'd be happy to be in the prison and living in the filth that they're living in the Jamaican space.
Yeah, I get
I'm okay. So the prison that I was at, it was almost like a private school.
Okay, I get you.
I'm not gonna behave like, I went to
But
prison.
but being that age though, you know what it's like when your mom tell you, say, yo, go in your room. You could be in your room for an hour at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old and feel like, why I come like prison enough? So even when you're 20 and you go for 20 years, I mean, sorry, 10 years, sorry, it's a long time.
It's a long time.
But for that age.
Here's what happened.
I know.
And caused me to always, I don't have a problem speaking about it because God send you places to find yourself. You don't know. I can tell you this. My father married to an uptown woman, you know. My father is a ghetto man that get a top girl, you know. Uptown rich man's daughter. And they raised me preppy, you know.
Okay.
So being an attorney is a path that was expected.
Yeah, of course, I get you.
Going to prison, you become the black sheep of the family.
So is that mom you're talking about this now?
Yeah. I'm talking about my mother.
Big up
my mother.
Yeah,
my mother, she has high expectations. She's a doctor. Yeah. She's a reverend, a minister of religion, Reverend Dr. Joan Porsche.
Big up.
So I speak about her because
why not, man? Mommy,
I would have been the biggest disappointment in the family because the letdown there.
And you kind of you didn't let them down, but you had your experience in prison.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's about rites of passage.
Yeah,
you have to go through your development. You don't know it now.
You don't know it, yeah.
So somebody I would not have the passion for human rights.
Yeah. If you had not,
I have now. If I had not gone, I'd be just like those people saying, "Oh, I'm from you know, the better part of society, and those people down there,
You see the people?
they too, you know, I wouldn't be looking at somebody and wanting to give them opportunities.
Yeah.
And so it's not until it reach your doorstep that you understand.
Yeah.
So for instance, a man is innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
And proven meaning when appeals are all exhausted.
Yeah.
So nobody appreciates that, regardless that even Mr. Palmer, even though he has a conviction, he's an appellant.
He's appellant, yeah.
Because the last court hasn't said anything.
It's true. It's true.
But people, they want to be in a space to judge you the worst.
Yeah, the worst.
Well, I went to prison and I learned so much.
Yeah.
And what I learned is to be patient, to be determined.
Yep.
Yeah. To not let words bring me down to places where I could have came out and be what society wants you to be.
Yeah.
A convict.
Yeah, convict. Yeah, true.
But that's just one aspect and one phase, because then I had to look and I realized Marcus Garvey, a convict, Paul Bogle, George William Gordon, Sam Sharp, and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King went to jail, Nelson Mandela. So some of the greatest people, Muhammad Ali, some of the greatest people went there.
It's true.
So I'm not gonna let nobody that gives me humility.
Yeah, that people.
Yeah. So when people see confidence, they call it arrogance. And so the outlet for me now is music.
Yeah.
And so I don't want nobody to tell me, oh, you're an attorney. I'm not an attorney. I can tell this. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not an attorney every day. My attorney is being an attorney is a job.
It's a job.
It's all, not only is a job, you serve people.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not better than the people you serve.
It's true.
That's the thing that people forget. So yeah, that was my prison experience. But there's nothing to say, but I would say this: if you don't have to go to prison, don't go.
Yeah, don't go.
Prison is for suckers.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
It's true. See, they youth them to the youngest them, because you see Quincy, like you know, I can't even use that term anymore, but you know me, I represent the youngest them and the elders them. But the youngest them who are watching this now, hear those words he said. It's like, you know, you can't make things distract you from the goal and the dream, even when things are bad. So, you know, even when things ain't going good for you, just don't give up. You know what I mean? You don't give up. And when you are put in a bad situation, I do it enough times as well. I tell myself, why did God make that happen? Or why did that happen? Right. You know, it's so hard. And then, you know, when I'm coming out of it and then getting older and experiencing things, I'm saying, okay, that was for that, you know. That's why I'm so patient. That's why I'm so humble. That's why nobody can get me down. You see? So yeah, man.
That's it.
Reasoning, you know? Love the reasoning. So we're in the UK now, we're in London. I was talking to you, you know, a bit down at the appeal at the Privy Council and stuff. But we talked a bit about the Bob Marley thing. We're not going to talk so much about it, but what do you think about the Bob Marley movie?
So I saw the movie. See, you put me on the spot. So now they know I go watch the Bob Marley movie. But you have to watch it. I no matter what the critics say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ziggy. Shout out to Sidella, the family.
Yeah, man.
Father was a great man.
Yeah.
I take pride in saying that, because watching him on screen, and what he did with his short life.
Marley?
Bob Marley life was as short as
it was, man, it was.
And
even Garnet Silk too, but
what he did, what he did in terms of the music and his vision.
Man.
Phenomenal. But you see, when God ordained you to do something, nobody can take that away from you.
It's true.
So you don't question things. Rita Marley, behind every great man is that woman, and Rita Marley was that.
Yeah, man.
But watching the movie, the critics would have said stuff like the actor not good and this. The message was clear.
Okay.
And the message is not for everybody.
I understand.
So that song that him have, Natural Mystic.
Natural Mystic.
Yeah, natural is the mystic. If you're not aware, you can't receive that.
All right, I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
And
he's one of the most naturalists.
He made me know the more things changes, the more they remain the same. They never like Rasta then, and they still don't like it.
Yeah, they still don't like it.
Yeah. And we have a problem breaking away from our colonial masters.
Yeah.
And when I say it like that is that we ourselves don't understand that we are equal.
Yeah.
And same footing. And so we oppress ourselves. Bob Marley's message was one of love.
Yeah.
And one of understanding that as a Jamaican,
Yeah.
because I have to speak for Jamaica and the Caribbean. We are the gem of the world.
Yeah.
We're not we don't come from countries where there are 14 million of them.
Yeah.
If you're a Jamaican, there's only 3 million of you on the island.
Yeah.
And whoever was out there, it came from there. And these things are significant. They're important. So I watched that movie and I did get I got a spiritual awakening.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad because I have different views and stuff. And I was in Jamaica like a couple of weeks ago, and I was there, and I got to meet a few people from the cast actually. You know, yeah, I was at Big Yard doing some interviews down there. Pick up Sean Paul too. I was with Sean Paul, but I met some of the artists, sorry, the actors from in the film, and it was premiering actually that day in Jamaica.
Right.
You know, everybody was there. Prince Harry was all there, and all these people were there, but I couldn't get to make it. But you know, it came out on February the 14th here in England. And that was the same day, you know, Isaac and myself was at the PRIVY Council thing, and I was even saying it there to a few people, you know. I looked around, man, Isaac, and I know that, you know, not many people are going to want to go down to the court, you know, but if you done your research, you would have seen that you could have gone into the gallery, you know, you'd like to go in the gallery. Obviously, the place couldn't hold everybody, you still got to hold a search when you enter a court, you know what I mean? And then if there was room for you to sit there, but you very much could have gone down there. And you know, it was the same day as Bob Marley as well. So you can imagine, it's not about comparing the two at all. But I've said it, and I keep saying it to people that, you know, just take Kartel out of the equation. It could have been Budget, it could have been anybody. It could have been Sanchez. It's just the fact that of the history and the significance of why you're here, what you're appealing, you know, the corrupt juror. It's like this. Sometimes people they forget that it's not just Kartel, it's not just a hype, it's not just DJQUINCYUK, Isat Buchanan. It's Jamaica, the system in Jamaica. It's like this. It's like for the other ghetto youth there, man. You know, man and women who are behind the prison bars who probably haven't done things. You know what I mean? And it's mad. And I worry about that in England, right? And I always tell myself like, right, see England, boy, you know what? They're truthful, you know. The police ain't gonna lie to you, or there's no corrupt jurors in England and stuff like that. And then we're in 50-50. But then when I think about Jamaica and like even Africa, and these are where we're all black. Right. But we know that it's a hard country, you know. You know, there's loads of money in those countries, don't get me wrong, but you know, some people find it hard. And then this is what I see more time. The money. People so corrupted for money. They'll do anything for money.
But money has no value though.
But when you hear the juror, right, them say, yo, the juror got offered money and that. You could believe that. You understand?
Yeah, that's one thing. Here's what we missed though.
I thought like I write it dark.
No, I have to say this. So, I was in deep contemplation, and I'm like, we're in reggae month.
Yeah.
Black History Month. I know the significance of the Bob Marley movie on February 14th because he spreads the word of love. Valentine's Day. But for Kartel to get the same date. So you know, it was very significant.
Yeah, definitely.
And only time will tell.
Only time will tell
why that had happened.
Well, look, I'm hoping this. Yeah. And you could tell what you hope. Like I met Vybz Kartel 2001 in England, right? And you know, I'm not gonna talk about how I met him on this program here. Me and you always talk. All right, so that's how long I met him. And then, you know, for me, when I met him, he wasn't great, you know, he wasn't a big artist. And that's what I want people to know. He was not a big artist. He himself didn't even know that. And those times he was just living in Brixton. He was just here. When you see Kartel them time in England, you would think he's just a yard man in England, but not an artist. Right. So anyway, so that was that. But then obviously, you know, he went through a lot with his whole career trying to make it, Portmore, Gaza, whatever. Then he went to jail. And then for me as a selector here in England, you know, trying to get links with these, you know, with the artists is hard. So then look, he went to jail. And then in my mind, I said, no, dog. I would always tell myself, you know what, whether he did it or not, it's like I said, God, man, Chano, that's the best dancehall artist, you know. And it's like, Jaja, man. And he's been holding it in terms of music, you know, up till now, whatever, you know, people them still love him and everything. But then look, what you just said about the date, you know, I always find that, not just myself, you know, I'm sure you probably experienced some things, but him himself must sometimes sit there. The word if I said, Jaja, how is it that he's getting these blessings? Because you got to call them blessings. They're blessings. The man get the same day as Bob Marley, it's Valentine's Day, reggae month. You know, I mean,
Black
Reggae Month
History
and Black
Month,
History
don't
Month
it?
and
Yeah.
Reggae Month as well, yeah, in Jamaica. Because even myself, only going to Jamaica recently, I only just found out myself that February is a big month in Jamaica for reggae music and thing, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just look at that and I said, you know, time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times when you get spiritual messages and
Definitely.
not sending anybody to St. Thomas to go get gathering and these things. But
Hey, is that with the mortar, isn't it? Where you wash off, isn't it? St. Thomas.
No, I'm talking about going to the Obeah, man.
Oh, the old God, yeah, we're not talking about that one there.
We're just saying that the spiritual awakening is so much, and it's the message.
Yeah, man.
But people have to. So the message I got is you have to do what you love, because when you do what you love, it's not work.
Yeah.
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 And your happiness is not linear.
Yeah.
As in, it's not a straight line. It's like that's why your heart beats.
All right.
You watch a EKG. It's a
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah.
So you have to ride that wave.
Yeah.
And get on that wave. And once you're doing what you love,
yeah,
they can't stop you.
They can't stop you.
The stars will align, and that's what will happen.
Well, your career definitely so far shows that you're a man who don't stop, you don't give up. You know, you've had tribulations yourself, and you know, we could talk about many things here in this platform, but I definitely have to make it clear to the world today, as DJ Quincy Sound, that this man is an artist. Yeah, he's an artist. All right, and he's a man of many things. You understand, many things. So, have you got any shows coming up? Have you got a next case? What's it? Have you got a next case? You know.
Well, listen, I always have cases. I always have work. So I'm doing that right now. Do I have shows? No. I'm gonna shoot some more video. The video for All in Life. It was released on Kartel.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about that shortly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do more videos. Shows. Do I have shows coming up? If Daddy take me on tour, because I hear that he's coming to England. I say, Big Youth, if you ever leave me at Jamaica, don't talk to me again. Yeah, bust your son pants. True. So,
you know what though?
It's about that. It's about that.
And it's about time, man. Like you said, fam. Trust me, man. And that's gonna happen because we speak into existence, don't we? That's gonna happen. But other than that, my bro, I can see myself. You know, not just Daddy. You know, even Kartel himself. But I see you, my bro. I see you on the stage. I see you in America. I see you everywhere. I see you.
I'm gonna be on the stage. Yeah, I write up the documents in my sue Kartel if you not carry on tour. Me tell you. So I ain't worried about that.
Well, in the small print next year, right? That well, you know that I'm going to be DJing for Vybz Kartel's tours. But when you're in the UK or whenever you need your DJ, you just call Quincy, man. You see, one of them Bunty Killer, they all call me. Say, Quincy, you know, you can DJ for me. Simple.
So that's it. That's it.
Simple thing. So I know a lot of people anticipating and probably saying, Quincy, you have to ask him a few questions, and I'm not going to ask too much. I know in my head, but the public and the Quincy and the special delivery fans want to know the verdict. When could we expect the verdict, sir?
So I can't speak for the court, you know, but I'm gonna say this sooner than later.
Okay.
And it's just a guess.
What's the max length of time? That's probably
they usually
can take up to.
No, they're aware of incarceration.
Okay.
They don't like when persons remain in prison, especially when their convictions are unfair. They don't usually go beyond 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I argue?
Given his medical condition.
Oh yeah.
The hope is that it comes before then.
Let's talk about the medical condition just a little bit, just quickly. How was he to you? Is he okay?
No, it's not okay. He's in prison.
No, obviously not.
No, obviously I have to say it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be in prison is already stressful.
Of course.
But to also be in prison and sick, it takes a toll on your body.
It takes a toll on your body.
Because of his thyroid problem. It's a serious medical condition, and is one that requires surgery. One that he can't do while he's there.
Oh, is it? And they're not even willing to make him go to get the surgery?
I mean, you not gonna get political.
Yeah.
When he gets out, he'll do that.
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. From that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. It's true. We don't want a sad story, you know. And yeah, I understand. So so you could take up to anything up until 3 months. But you know, I was there. I saw through things. You know, is there anything you want to let the public know of how you felt the day, or should we just leave it on that you're feeling optimistic and, you know, confident that he's going to get the justice he needs?
No, so yeah, I'm not worried about that. I can say there was a passionate plea from the Crown, the state, to give them a second chance at trying the case.
Okay.
Of course, in my presentation, I rubbished that,
Yeah.
or said it would be an absurdity, it would be unfair.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It is just.
Yeah.
I mean, after so much time.
Yeah, he's done such a long time as well.
It's not a game.
It's not a game.
It's almost like I say this thing and somebody's gonna be offended.
Yeah.
But it's like when dunce people take exams and
Yeah.
they fail,
Yeah.
they want to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know what you mean.
And then
I know
they
what you
say
mean.
and they don't believe in second opportunities because
Okay.
they don't believe in rehabilitation.
Yeah,
But the
it's true.
irony is you're gonna go and say, can I get a second
Good chance. Yeah.
You see the irony? Yeah. So
yeah, it's true.
I just leave it at that. And
But hopefully, you know, yeah, like you said, you know, like the blessings and that work for him, man. You know what I mean? But I saw a lot of things. And like I said, I didn't even go too deep into it, but this, you know, this second day when we came, you know, in the morning, what was the barrister trying to show? Because he said that was he trying to find a law from years ago to kind of, you know, defend the fact of, you know, the corrupt juror and the judge.
There is no,
it.
first of all, there is no law.
Okay. Oh, right.
And I said it before. I knew from before he started speaking that what they're trying to do is create something new.
Yeah.
But as I said, in particular for preparation of being here 4 years.
Yeah.
I challenge any lawyer anywhere in the world to find one case in the common law, modern common law, that would allow a corrupted person to remain.
Yeah.
That's identical to what takes place in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They know there are corrupted people in parliament.
Yeah.
And they say remain. And they don't care.
Yeah.
So if you sanction corruption, you're corrupt.
Yeah. Oh.
So that was the basis of the subject.
Judge, man. And like I said, you know, it's like, you know, as a normal human being every day in life, you know, whether they're doing wrong or right, they have to hold their judgment, you know, whether it's going to prison or, you know, enough things, people dying every day. So how can I put it in? This whole case, we said it before, it's not just about Vybz Kartel, it's about people, human beings, and Jamaica itself, the people them in Jamaica who are facing these problems, you know, like having the politicians being corrupt and then the prison systems and the police officers, you know what I mean? Even as a youth, just coming to Jamaica, 'cause my mum was born in Jamaica, but when I visit Jamaica, you know, just with your small car not, you know, getting stopped in the cars and, you know, they could be like, boy, what are you having in your pocket?
Right or left?
So they never see nothing, you know. So, you know, these things happen. So, you know what I mean? It's like Chaja. So you can only imagine in the court system, was there a corrupt juror? Well, of course there was. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, give the man a fair trial and a fair chance. And another thing is this, you know, look how long the man's been in there, man. The man's done way over 10 years. Cha. Yeah, man, it's a long time. So, you know, and it would be nice to actually, you know, see maybe be able to come out and probably get I wouldn't say the last part, get probably the greatest part of his career. You know what I mean? He's still got a lot of energy, I'm guessing. You know, he's got the talent. The world wants to see him. He's got his sons right now as well doing some music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I've known of his sons for years, you know, when they were babies, and I used to talk to him on the phone and that. To see them do music now, you know, it's not the Jacksons, but it's a bit like, you know, a bit like your story, you and your brothers, you know, two little brother them, they might have that story to tell when I catch up with them with the interview, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't know who's the Tito and the Michael Jackson in their family. We know they're all talented, man. They're all talented.
I need to go ask them now.
Achoo, man. Achoo, man. So have you got anything else planned while you're here in England? Like, you know, when are you leaving to go home or?
No, so I'm not going to reveal that one.
Well, obviously.
But I'm
we never tell them the correct date.
Never.
So you're going home tomorrow then, yeah? All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but is there any, you know, any like, not sightseeing, because you've been there many times already, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, every time you're here,
it's work.
It's work. So it's good that one of the most overwhelming or most important cases in my legal existence is at a close.
Okay.
In terms of my responsibility.
Yeah, of course.
So it's different. It's a lot of weight.
I know that
shoulders.
must feel like a good relief and all that as well. Cause I was thinking that, because everyone's human, man, and this man is just not an attorney. He's not just Vybz Kartel's lawyer. He's not he's not a press button. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that he's in there, and he's not just in there. He's suffering from mental health. His actual health is deteriorating as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's all right, obviously, but his sick.
Thyroid condition is
that's it. That's the condition. Yeah,
he's affected by that.
But
he has his private medical physician as well as the government physician. So,
all right.
Collectively, they're doing their best in the situation.
Okay.
But he does need definitive treatment.
Yeah.
And so when he's released, that will happen.
Yeah, man, you need to free up. Well, we saw it on day 2. With the barrister was trying to find a law or some sort of law he was looking for to say that it was okay about the judge making the corrupt juror go ahead in Jamaica. You know what I mean? But you saw him as well. It was like he was just crumbling, man. He was trying to look for something. He couldn't find it.
He couldn't find it. Like I said, I for the 4 years for this leg of the case, I read so many cases, and you can't find one case in modern common law or anywhere in this world that would allow a corrupted juror to stay on to get a verdict.
Channel.
That type of poison is not allowed.
Yeah, it's not allowed.
Simple.
Well, I can imagine you're feeling relieved. You know what I mean? You might want some time just to be yourself, to be a man now, because some people don't understand what comes with hard work, and I know you've put a lot of hard work into it now. So what I'll say is, just enjoy these next few weeks, next few months towards the answer, but at the same time celebrate yourself, celebrate your music as well. The big song, you know what I mean? That's why he was invited here to talk about his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yes, artists. You know what I mean?
You don't know.
Yes, artists. So, you know what I mean? If there's any messages you want to send to a younger generation out there into the world, you know what I mean? Anything you want to send before you leave?
Yeah, man. If there's one thing I'd have to say is don't stop dreaming. Be a dreamer. Attach yourself to God. God on time is the mantra. And here's why I'm saying that. If you believe in God, then you believe in yourself. And that's where the manifestation comes in time. So once you access that, you will access your greatness.
Hey, listen, man, I definitely believe in that, man. God above all things, you know what I mean? And listen, God only makes these things happen as well. So it's a pleasure. And trust me, I'm so happy and grateful that I met you. And I just wish you all the best going forward and thing. And just stay safe, and thank you for blessing up Special Delivery for me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Blessings as well. Special Delivery.
Special people, just like him. All right? We're out, people. Stay safe. Peace.